Hello, welcome back. In this video we are going to start our project, and in this video we are setting our project in a proper professional way. So from in the start we are deleting this cube, no need of it, and also the sample script and material which we created in last introductory video. And now we are setting up our project in a proper way. So in the assets section we are going to create folder. So create folder, and we can name this folder as scenes. These scenes are the stages or levels inside our game, and our levels or scenes will go here. And after this we need one more folder called scripts. You can rename these folders according to your choice. It's not necessary to be the same name which I am using, so it depends upon your easiness. So, after scripts we can create one more folder for example textures, which we will use in our project, and one more folder I will say to custom assets. So some assets maybe we use other than this asset store, so I will show you the technique how to get those assets and used in your project. After that yes, we have should have one more folder, sprites, and sprites actually are the images or textures we will use in our UI for UI elements. So this is the basic setup, and then after this setup you must have standard asset package in your project. So for that you have to go to this asset store, and then you will type here standard assets, and then you will find here the standard asset pack, and you can download and import into your project. And with that standard assets pack you will get one more folder here with the name standard assets, and you have to we have to use that assets in our project. By clicking on middle this scroll button of our mouse, we can drag our scene view, and now in my case I already have downloaded because internet is not available right now. So I already have downloaded the standard assets pack, and it's in my another folder. So I can just drag drop this folder into my project. So you can drag and drop the things over here, no problem. That can be imported into your Unity project, or you can copy and paste your files in the backend assets section of your project. So it will take some time because standard assets package is a little bit big in that size, maybe 200-300 MBs. So it will take some time. After this I already prepared some sprites for my project and audios for my project, because it will be an endless runner project in which a character called Jambu will run on a track inside jungle, and so for that we should need audios and images, textures, and other things. So I already have that things ready, so you can collect that this setup. This whole project I will definitely place into Unity asset store, and that will be available on Unity asset stores as well. So you can download and use this project in your projects. So it will take some time, we can't wait. So just I will pause my video. So now these standard assets pack is imported, and you can see the subfolders of this asset pack, and definitely we will use these assets in our project. Also note that this project, this running game, we will create for Android App Store, so we will definitely switch our platform, which I will show in next couple of videos, and then we will go further. So in the scenes view, this folder, we will create our scenes initially. So the best practice is to write your story, your game sketch on a white paper. That's a good practice. I usually do this, and then you can see the paper and start your work accordingly, so your workflow will be smooth. So first of all, we will create our scenes. So first scene we need, in asset scenes window, we will create a new scene and we'll name it scene 1. This scene will be the intro, this section, or the main window from where a player can select the start game options or quit buttons. There will be available. So after this scene 1, we will have scene 2. In this scene, I already have planned, so we'll make some animation which will describe the story of this game. So in our case, there is a Jampu and his son, and his son is kidnapped by a wicked witch. So Jampu has to retrieve his son from that wicked witch. For that purpose, he will get some ring or diamond ring from some zombie, etc., that we will make in our animation, and he will run. So that is a story. After this, we will need scene 3, and this scene will be the main scene actually, in which we will play the game, in which the coins and fruits and other things will be there. We will discuss on stepwise, and there will be one more scene that will be the scene 4. That scene will be some more innovation with some zombies and that type of enemies, and we have to save ourselves from that enemies. And after that we have scene 5, and this scene will create some win window. For example, our player wins, then we will play this scene. One more thing, that after scene 3, if a player wins, it will move to scene 4, and then on scene 4 there you will find the option for exploring this stage, scene 5, and scene 5 will be the that zombie stage. And then we will make one more scene, and that scene will be the win scene, and one scene we will again make, and that scene will be our last scene. For example, if a player dies or you lost the game, then on this scene you can retry, resume the game, or quit the game. So these are the main scenes which we will use in our project. So maybe it's a little bit confusing for you initial at this stage, but you will get these things while moving further. So if we double click on scene 1 now and save, we will save because this untitled scenes was opened, so that's why he is saying that do you want to save this scene. So we will say no, cancel, no problem. Again scene 1, and don't save, we can say, and now scene 1 is opened. So that's it. We will stop this video here, and in next video, because the next topic will be there in next video, so we will move further in next video.